Let's jump right into today's explainer, where we're going to completely unpack the hidden path to recognition. We're taking a deep dive into the actual mechanics of breaking through career invisibility. Because as we'll see from our source material, there's a very specific way that silent, completely unrecognized effort can actually transform into undeniable success. Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever felt just completely invisible at work? It's a gut-wrenching feeling, right? You're putting in all this silent effort, grinding away day after day, and it goes entirely unnoticed. You show up, you do the work, but you just kind of blend right into the background. It's the ultimate paradox of the modern workplace. Doing great work absolutely doesn't mean you're actually getting noticed. Look at the stark contrast in the situation our protagonist is dealing with here. She literally watched years pass her by. She's watching her peers grow, get applauded, and get all this active support. But her reality? Just silent effort, zero applause, pure, unrewarded stagnation. Honestly, it's an incredibly painful, yet painfully relatable status quo. So let's look at the actual symptoms of this invisibility. She worked in the exact same office, the exact same building, yet absolutely zero recognition, no promotions. And, well, here's the detail that really stings. People forgot her name in meetings. I mean, just imagine that for a second. You are sitting in the exact same room, breathing the exact same air, and you are completely, utterly forgotten. But how do we actually break out of this? Her journey reveals a very specific architecture to success. It's like a chain reaction. It starts with years of total invisibility, then gets completely shattered by a sudden, unexpected catalyst, which demands immediate action that exact same night, and culminates months later in a massive breakthrough. Let's break this sequence down. The inciting incident happens on a totally normal Friday. A colleague gets unexpectedly fired, and while the rest of the office reacted exactly how you'd expect, whispering, gossiping around the water cooler, his reaction was completely different. He stayed profoundly calm, and that striking contrast, that quiet composure in the face of total chaos, it caught her attention and sparked something deep inside her. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how witnessing his calmness sparked this profound mindset shift for her. It led to one pivotal realization. What if I'm waiting instead of acting? That right there, that is a massive paradigm shift. She suddenly realized she had basically traded active ownership of her own career for passive victimhood. Let's treat this question like a mirror for a second. Are you caught in the waiting trap? Are you just sitting at your desk, passively hoping, praying that someone's going to tap you on the shoulder and hand you recognition, or are you actively taking control? Because this explainer isn't just some story, it's a diagnostic for our own careers. So she stopped waiting. That very night, she did something highly unusual, and we've broken it down into 3 exact steps. Step 1, she stopped scrolling and she stopped complaining. Immediate action. Step 2, she started learning new skills, day by day. Step 3, quiet progress. I'm talking late nights, burning the midnight oil, meticulously building hard competence, whether that's coding, strategy, leadership, whatever, while everyone else was resting. But here is the hard truth. After all those late nights, all those brand new skills, no one noticed, again. And this is the truly painful reality of the preparation phase. Your initial hard work almost always happens entirely in the dark. There's absolutely no immediate applause. You literally have to keep pushing when the audience is completely empty. But listen, those months of quiet progress, they were building towards something big. Eventually, the climax arrived. An opportunity finally appeared. It was a massive project, extremely high risk, and because the possibility of failure was so incredibly public, nobody in the office wanted it. It terrified everyone else who had spent the last few months just coasting instead of preparing in the dark. Except her. While everyone else backed away, she stepped right forward, and she said yes. And this brilliantly illustrates the real return on investment of all that invisible work. In the past, sure, she would have hesitated just like the rest of them. But her new reality? No hesitation, no fear. The quiet preparation she put in during those lonely nights had completely insulated her against fear when the moment of truth finally arrived. The return on her investment was just massive. That single decision changed absolutely everything for her. Her work stood out. People finally saw her. The invisibility was completely shattered, and not by luck, mind you, but because she backed up her willingness to take a huge risk with the actual, tangible skills she had been quietly building over those preceding months.
Now, this is where the narrative comes full circle. She's finally seen by the entire office. The breakthrough have actually happened. But guess who noticed her transformation first?
Him, the very man who got fired on that Friday, the catalyst for her entire mindset shift, turned out to be the exact same person to first recognize her new reality. It's this fascinating sort of twist, a shared awareness among those who truly understand the hidden path to recognition. So the crucial point of our source material is really summed up right here. Sometimes you're not ignored. You're just not ready yet. I mean, wow, that completely redefines what it actually means to be overlooked, doesn't it? It flips the whole script. It's not that the world is unfairly ignoring you, it's that you just haven't yet built the capacity to stand out when that high-risk opportunity finally presents itself. Which brings us to our final thought for today. Are you waiting to be noticed, or are you getting ready? One single moment can change absolutely everything, but only if you've done the work in the dark. Thanks for joining me on this explainer as we explored the hidden path to recognition. It's time to stop waiting and start getting ready.